up, everybody? It's Dave for Napier, and welcome to another NPL interview. Today I'm here with the coach of the New York Metangs, Razor.
What's going on, guys? It's me, the Hacks guy from NYC Razor here.
Hi, nice to see you. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty okay.
So, last season, did you feel that you ended off your season on a disappointing end for you?
Very much so, because I did have a chance to get wildcard for playoffs, and I tried to go for hacks every game. I even brought 6 T-Wave Mons, and it didn't turn out well.
Okay. That sounds like a great strategy. But this season, do you feel like you have a better team this season?
I feel like this team, I feel like this team is pretty good.
Are you happy with the team that you drafted?
Uh, it's okay, yeah. There can definitely be some better things.
Well, was there anything that actually got sniped from you?
Honestly, like, honest to God, not really, because I didn't really have, besides from the OU and some UU picks, I didn't have that much of a draft plan. So I got what I wanted, and then the last couple picks were just to fill up spaces.
Well, that's good that you didn't get sniped. That always stinks. But your team is just flat out scary. People say it's really good, and I'm pretty sure it's on the top of a lot of power rankings. And
Currently it's like number 10 on 3 of them.
How? I'm pretty sure somebody put it on the top. Somebody had to put it on the top. I saw it on the top. And I was like,
I think my highest ranking by anybody.
Bro, I saw it on the top, and I was like, let's go, Razor. I'm pretty
My
sure.
highest ranking by anybody was number 5.
Oh, well, it was up there. I mean, that was better than last season. It's still better than last season, so...
Yeah, well, preseason power rankings don't really matter. I'm just looking to try to do good.
Well, that's good. You also have what some people actually think are like the best Mega in the format, and they wanted to ban it, and there's a whole test for it, which is Mega Latias. So, obviously, not that many people have used it in draft format. Do you have any?
Dude, Mega Latias is like... It's comparable to like Mega Steelix. It does nothing. It's like the worst mod in the format, man.
I'm gonna take that as sarcasm, considering the fact we had a vote to unban it. But okay. And you also have other Pokemon like Azumarill, Hippowdon, Ferrothorn, and Thunderous T. You basically have an OU team.
I mean, go down the rest of my draft picks and then try to say that again after you see the rest of my team.
I mean, you got Blaziken, which of course it doesn't have speed boost, we don't allow that, but we do have Blaziken, so do you think that's going to do good this season?
The thing about Blaziken is I didn't really draft it for the boost. I drafted it for mainly just the fact that it's a decently fast physical attacker, and I needed some resistances, and Blaziken fit that role. It was either between that and I believe Emboar, but I kind of like using Blaziken more than Emboar, so I just drafted Blaziken.
Well, Thunderous T is a very, very versatile Pokemon. Is there any funny sets that you're planning? You don't have to be specific, but anything interesting you have in mind?
I used some funny sets last season, I believe, with it. I know I ran like, I guess not really like a funny set, but I did run something like, it was like Agility, Thunderous T. I think I ran I think the funniest that I did was Specially Defensive Bulk Up Thunderous T.
That's
like,
pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna be running those sets, I'm sure you're gonna be catching people off guard.
Yeah, now I got 2 of them. I got one with Prankster now, so I'm looking forward to that.
Nice. So, you also drafted Regigigas, which of course we saw one time, that thing like destroyed teams.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you never use it after that.
Regigigas is going to be, I'm predicting this right now, Regigigas is going to be my MVP. It is going to carry the team on its back. It is going to go into matches, and it is going to dominate every single one of them.
That's nice. So how do you plan on getting past the slow start ability, which might hinder it?
I plan on getting past that through three little moves that I like to call T-Wave, Confuse Ray, and Substitute
Boy.
most of the time. Or, maybe I'll spice it up. Maybe I'll bring a nice Toy Specs Hyper Beam set. Sky's the limit for this mod.
Well, it sounds like you're gonna have a fun time with it. You also drafted as your last pick Artillery. Is there any reason why you decided that the octopus was the answer?
My team was I realized that my team was lacking something. I had mons like Licky Licky, which, it has like a big tongue, likes to lick people off. But I looked at my team, I was like, I'm missing some hentai in this team. So
Hello?
Artillery.
No, okay, we're done. We're moving on. So, how about your cap space? It seemed that at one point you might actually have ran out of cap space. Was that part of the plan, or?
Yeah, during the draft, I went into the chat and I took out a little cup. I was going across my computer screen with it. I was asking some other coaches for some free change.
Boy.
Because at that point in the draft, that was literally just like in a cardboard box on the side of the road in Manhattan.
Well, it all worked out, and you did draft.
I wouldn't say worked out.
I mean, somebody drafted Beautifly, so it could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Maybe. I think it got worse at the point in which Artillery was my only viable option.
Ah, man. So, looking at that, is there any Pokemon in free agency you might be willing to pick up?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to the points right now to answer that to you. There is another Mon who I would potentially call the savior of a team, or one that I would name my MVP alongside Regigigas. And I had a really good match with it today, and that Mon would be Dunsparce.
Nice Dunsparce, nice.
Because as I told you earlier before this, in the one match in ICL, I hacked someone to shit with it and got 3 kills with the Dunsparce, so...
Sounds like, Dunsparce is a Pokemon that, nobody underestimates or anything of the sorts.
No, people underestimate that shit a lot.
That was sarcasm, Razor. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Yes. What are your hopes for this season?
Nothing.
The optimism. The optimism was great.
Dude, this is like... I'm like the most optimistic person in the NPL, man. I always say like I'm gonna lose my matches. I always say that I'm never gonna make it to playoffs. And I never do, so...
Well, last season you were really close to the playoffs. Do you think this season you...
I wouldn't call it close.
Early in the interview, you said you were close.
Yeah, but I have to run through teams like Cheese, which I think I'm at a gym and it was scary, and it beat my entire team. Hence why I brought 60 wave mods.
Nice. So this season, do you think you're gonna have a little bit easier run, if anyone?
No. I'm probably in, I would call it probably the strongest division, or like probably the hardest division that we've made this season with Jolt, Rob, and Palm Man. So I'm not looking forward to any of that. I don't really think that I'm going to be able to stand out that much in the division.
Well, how do you think your team fares versus division? Because that's the most important thing, that if you can counter-team them...
Not well, to be honest. Like, because I've looked at both teams after the draft, and Palm has a lot of threats that are able to just wall my entire team. He has the Mega Altari, he has the Raikou too, which are just very strong threats against my team. And then Rob over here, he has Galvantula, which literally, if you just look at my team, it completely tears through it. With just the Galvantula itself could probably beat my entire team. And then Jolt has the perfect Mega Latios counter and Sylveon, which is really scary to me. So I don't feel confident against any of these teams.
So what team are you least excited to play out of anybody in the league?
My entire division.
Okay, I guess that counts as one team then. So, how do you, before a game, prep for the game, get yourself hyped up for it?
Alright, so what I do is I take a picture of Uncle.
No, okay.
And if
So,
you guys,
how do you
if
combat
you guys
hacks
don't know
in
who
your...
Uncle is, Dave, you're going to edit it into the video right
No,
now, so everyone can see. If you guys don't know who Uncle is, I look at that picture,
no, there's
I
no
place it
Uncle.
right in front of myself, and I pray to Uncle that the Hex gods will smile upon me, and
hate
that's
you.
how I prepare for all my
You
games.
can't be saying this stuff. So how do you, combat hacks? Because I know you like to use hacks in your favor, obviously, but, sometimes hacks can, smack you back in the face, so
That's an understatement. Because if anyone saw my match against Trev last season,
okay, well, Trev
he
just hacks
f-
everybody.
yeah, but he froze my Regigigas, and that one freeze cost me the entire game, and he was able to, I believe, 5 or 6 me with his team because of that one freeze.
Man, this stinks. So, what are your... Do you have any plans specifically to try to avoid that, or you're just gonna try to use it, try to abuse it more?
I don't know, man. I go to mass. I go to Hacks Church Mass a couple times a week. I think I'm gonna start going a little bit more now. Probably gonna hit up some the 7 a.m., the 9 a.m., the 12, and maybe the 6 and 8 p.m. Couple like every day of the week. So I think that'll help me a bit.
You're actually going to hell.
No, if I wanted to go to hell, I would have drafted Toad's team.
That's a good point. So, you you are better. You look better in everybody's eyes. You look better than last season, but you're still sort of underestimated, and the odds may stack against you. But again, remember, you look better than last season. So I wish you the best of luck. Is there any last words you want to give to the viewers?
Dave would like to announce the opening of his new food truck, the
No,
Alahu
okay.
Snack
So
Bar.
thank you all so much for watching. You didn't hear that. That doesn't exist. This has been Dave Fernick with another NPL interview. We will see you next time.